Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a review of Sedona lace brushes. Now, they did contact me a while back, like this is back in August or something, and they asked me if I wanted to do a review of their brushes, try them out, stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, sure, because to me, brushes are brushes. It's something that I feel like unless they're really, really shitty quality, then for the most part they're gonna be decent, so I will never really turn down an opportunity to try brushes because, like I said, I mean, even if they're bad, I can still use them for painting. Okay, and another thing too, I'm gonna try to start looking directly into the camera. I hate looking directly into the camera. I feel it really creeps me out. Let me know though if you like it better. Like, I'm still really accustomed to watching myself talk. It's just what I'm used to, but I'm gonna try it out for this video, so let me know if you like it. I don't think I do because I think it really spooks me out, but we'll see. Depends on how much you guys like it, then I can try to start doing it. They basically said because of the my subscriber count, which sort of brush kits I was allowed to try out. So I opted for the one, it's called the Vortex Professional Makeup Brushes Without Belt. Now, I decided to go without the belt because I didn't feel like I needed it, so that's the one that I decided to try. And basically it comes with one, two, three, four, I don't know how many brushes, I have to find out. I think there's 12. Yeah, 12 brushes. So it comes with 12 different brushes, and I'm going to go through them and kind of tell you how much I like them. So I have been trying these out since August, so I've had enough time to really get to use them, or not, based on like which brushes they are. So I'm going to go through what it says on the site. Yeah, so this one is the first one. This is the Jumbo Fan brush, or the FB01. I personally haven't really used this too much. I don't know what to use this for. Like, I do know that you can use it to, like, you know, do the powder thing and stuff like that, but I don't really have a use for this. It feels really nice, so sometimes I like sit at my desk and just do this. So the next one is the Tulip Contour, or the FB03, and this is just kind of like your standard tulip shaped brush. I have similar brushes. This is one from Sigma, which if you look, they're pretty close to the same brush, like really. The Sedona lace is just as soft as the Sigma one. I've washed them numerous times, they don't really shed, so that's pretty good. And basically I use it as a blush brush, contour brush, whatever. So yeah, that one's on par with my Sigma ones, with my MAC ones, stuff like that. So I like that one. This is the FB05, and this one is the Dome Contour Brush. And this is one that's really good for putting color like right through here. I like using it also as a highlight on the top of the cheek as well. Really good for doing like, you know, around the face if you're doing like really sort of detailed work. So yeah, this one is on par with my MAC 109. So they're almost pretty much the same brush. The MAC one's a little bit denser, but for the most part the exact same brush. On par with my MAC one. So there you go. So that one's also a really good one. Main brush in this collection that or the brush collection, not, I want to say collection, brush set, whatever. The one that I've liked the most is this one, and the main reason is because I never had a brush like this before, and I never realized how handy it would be and how much I was going to like it. So this is the Flat Top Buffer, or the FB07, and basically it's just the typical kind of like buffing brush like this. However, I do use this to put on my OCC tint, and it's like a tinted moisturizer, but it goes on really well with this. So I feel like if I ever were to go back into foundation, which you guys know I'm not big on foundation, I have pretty good skin, but if I were to ever need to go to foundation or want to try out foundation, again, I feel like this would be my main choice. Other than fingers or sponges, it would be this brush because it buffs out stuff really, really well. So yeah, that one's definitely my staple. I use this almost every day whenever I'm using a tinted moisturizer or whenever I'm putting makeup on. So then the next one, you're going into more eye brushes, and mine are dirty, so I apologize. I have to go clean all my brushes. This one is the Universal Blender, or the EB09. And this one is pretty much pretty similar to like 107s, or sorry, 217s from MAC. So like if you look, they're pretty similar to these brushes. They're almost identical. This one is a little less packed, so like it's a little bit more sparse. That being said, I still use it for eyeshadow. It still works fine for that. It blends things out really well. So yeah, that one's, again, pretty much exactly like my other brushes that I have. Another one that I really like in this one that I didn't really have before is this. This is the EB11, and it normally is dark on the top, but I've used it for like cream products. And this is a flat synthetic eye brush, and I use this for cream products all the time now because I never really had a brush like this before, or one that I liked anyway. Like the other ones I have like that, or more like the square top ones, you know, like synthetic brushes like these, but I don't have one that's kind of the rounded shape. So I've been using this for synthetic products now. Been using this for cream products a lot in the last little while, so I do happen to like this quite a bit. So yeah. The next one is this. This is the synthetic blender, and this is just kind of a really neat, like I have powder in it right now, you can see it. This is just a synthetic brush, so I actually use this to take a translucent powder and set my lipstick. So I use it just because I know it's going to be easy to clean, and it's not going to, the lipstick in the actual brush bristles aren't going to like get all like yucky and stuff like a normal brush. And then it also, Sigma also sent me their little like eyeshadow palette with it, and it comes with a baby one of these. So you can see just like the travel size version of it. So I've been using these, intermingling them. I don't really use them for eyeshadow because I find they're like too soft to use for eyeshadow, but again, I use it a lot for like lip products, so, and to set my OCC lip tars, so I use them too. Next one is the pointed crease brush, or the EB15, and this is, again, I have several brushes like this, a lot of brushes like that actually. Like that's a MAC 226, and have a couple more of them, one Sigma one. This is just like a pointed crease brush. I love these. I have a bunch of them like this, and I find them really, really handy. And this one's not bad. It's a little bit more scratchy than my MAC one in terms of bristles. Like, it's not bad, you can't really tell, but I think maybe just because I've had my MAC one for a while, I think once this gets washed a couple more times, it might get back to being really, really soft. So don't know, but it's not bad. I use it all the time too. The next one is the where is this? This is the eyebrow spoolie, and this is one that you guys have always seen these. Has the eyebrow spoolie on the end, and the other end is the little brush thing. I find the brush on this one really thick. Like, if you notice, it's not very thin, so I mostly use this for eyebrows. They suggest that you use it for eyeliner and stuff, but not really. Not a fan of that. So I do use it for my eyebrows because it's a really like stiff brush. So and then the next brush in here is one that I can't seem to find, and I know why, because I used it for nail art. It is the bent eyeliner brush. So basically it's the eyeliner brush that has like the little curve in it like this, and you know, so it's easier to put eyeliner on. I use liquid eyeliner, so I don't use brushes like that very often. So what I tend to do is I actually use that brush to do nail art on my nails. So it's over in my nail thing. So yeah, you can use them for that. I have used them for eyeliner before, but I don't use gel eyeliner anymore, so that's why I don't really have a use for it. So I used it for nail art. It works fine for that. Brush in this is the Angled Detail, and this is just a really thin like diagonal cut brush to do eyeliner, or I can do really thin like lip lines around the corners with these. This one's really thin, so I really like that. I use it a lot. You can see how thin it is when I turn it sideways. So I've been using this one fairly frequently for doing like lip work and eye work and stuff, so that one's really handy. Detailed shader brush. This one I'm not a fan of. I've used it a couple times, but it's really scratchy, and like they say it's for like detail work, and it's like too scratchy for like around my under eyes, so this one is the only one that I really don't like. That's the EB21, in case you're wondering. It's just not soft, so not a fan of that. And then the last one is the capped lip brush, so it's just like a pretty standard lip brush, and you know, they go like that, which are really handy, and they come with a little metal thing. I have a ton of these, so I've actually lost my Sedona lace one. I think I had it at a club and I lost it. This one is my Sigma one, but they're literally like the exact same, so most of these are pretty similar in terms of like the cap base, like typically on the bottom, so you can use it as like a full brush, and then, you know, store it and keep it like that so it stays clean. Yeah, so I used it so much I actually lost my Sedona lace one. But yeah, so overall, these brushes are on par with MAC. I've washed them several times since I've had them in August, and they're fine. A little bit of shedding. They didn't bleed, which is something that I find a lot of cheaper brushes do, is when you wash them, they bleed that like green color, especially for like the black brushes. They didn't do that. They didn't have any weird smell, which I found the Sigma ones actually did. But yeah, so like, I mean, really, they're good brushes, so I paid, like, they sent it to me for free, but these are $80 or $79.95, just say $80 for 12 brushes, so that doesn't work out too bad in terms of, like, a deal. That's not horrible at all for brushes, and they're pretty good quality. Like, I have yet to have any complaints about them, like, falling apart or, like, not lasting or anything like that. We'll see, like, as the months progress, and, like, I've had my MAC ones for years, and they're fine. You know, my Sigma ones for a really long time, so we'll see how those last in terms of, you know, 6 months from now and stuff, but so far so good, and they're really on par with my other brushes, so I can't really complain with that. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you want, you can go check out the Sedona lace site. I'll put a link. Again, they're not paying me to do this review. They did send it to me for free, but I waited several months to review them. They didn't, you know, badger me to review anything, so I took my time to really test everything out to make sure that I put like a solid kind of review up for you guys. But yeah, no, they're definitely on par with my other brushes, so I'm pretty impressed with it. Yeah, so until my next video, I will talk to all you guys soon, and hope you're doing well. Bye.